Hi guys, good evening all of you. Am I audible? Okay, right. So the last session, okay, we completed DDL operations and we will check out now the DML operations we will discuss now, okay now? So the second sub-language we called as DML. So basically in DML language, the major commands are we called as here insert, update and delete. These are the major commands we called, okay? So in this, one of the command is called as what now? Insert. So this insert command, okay, how it was used and work, and we all of you know the insert command we are using to inserting data purpose. But unfortunately, the data can be inserted into different manners, the different types. Okay, we can insert our data into tables. So what kind of methods are there? What type of formats are there to insert data into a table? Okay, right. So what I want to say here, to insert a new record or a new raw data into a table. But there is a two methods we insert data here. The method one syntax. What is method one syntax here? So we simply called insert into table name. Okay, passing values. So now you have to send your value one, comma, value two, comma, and so on. Okay, now this is one way of syntax to inserting of data. And we have another syntax is there, the method number two. So in this two, anyone you can go to use now. And this syntax you can see insert into. So table name of, here I want to first list of column or columns names, later sending values. Then I want to send value one, value two, and so on. So this is second format. Okay. So whatever you want to insert here. Okay. These are the two different methods you can use to inserting of data purpose. Okay. Right. So let me come out and see. So now I just connecting with this. So MyDB 4 p.m. and MyDB 4 p.m. So the user connected here. So set page size, set lines. Okay, so what is page size and lines? I will explain to you. Okay, now MyDB 4 p.m. user is created one table now. Actually, the previous one table we designed, but unfortunately those tables are be deleted in the database now. So in my tab list, there is no any other tables here. So then what I want to do now, I'm creating one new table here. So create table, and the table name is called as student of. Okay. So now I'm passing here student ID and the student name, varchar2 of some size, and student fee, it's called number of 6 comma 2. So the table successfully we designed here. After design your table, then into this table, do you want to insert some data? Then how I can insert the data means, so insert into student. and sending values is called as my first method. So what is the first method we have here? Insert into table name, values, and value one, okay, value two, like we are passing, okay? And now carefully observe. Now I'm passing or inserting some data into this table. The student ID 1021. The student name is Smith. The student, okay, amount is 3,500, 3,500, the student fee. But whenever you want to insert the information into table, so there is a one permission we required to take from an admin. What is the permission here? No privileges on table space, okay, to users. So here the point is what now? MyDB 4PM user, he was just taken the permission of a create a table permission only he was taken. But he didn't taking permission of a data insertion permission is not taking, data saving permission is not taken by MyDB 4PM user. Okay. So by that reason, what you want to do, you just to take connection with your admin. So system and password. Then you have to take a grant permission. So grant, and I want to say here, unlimited table space to MyDB 4PM. Okay, first you need to take permission from admin. That's called as inserting permission. Data insertion permission must be taken here. And your table space, okay, that is called a table space, and the permission I will grant it. But your unlimited, why I'm taking means, I already said to you in my demo classes, databases are not having any fixed memories. Okay, na? So database is not having any. The fixed memories are not there. Okay, the fixed memories are not there. So by that reason, what we want to do, we need to use a unlimited. So there is no fixed memory for databases, and don't ask this question to anyone. What is the size of database? Okay, na? That's a blender question. Don't ask to anyone because database size cannot be static. It's called a dynamic way that as per requirement usage of a client, your database memories also changes. So that's why it is not a static memory, it is a dynamic memory. Okay, fine. But once I have to give, that is called unlimited. Unlimited means you can store any number of rows in a table. Okay, na? So you can store any number of rows or any number of records or any number of data, whatever it was, you can save under your table. Okay, so that's why there is no limited table spaces are not there. It's unlimited, we called. Suppose my laptop is a 2 terabyte, then my hard disk, okay, will provide 2 terabyte if it is, then my database memory is called a 2 GB. Suppose your hard disk is a 4 GB. Suppose your hard disk is a 4 GB, then I can give a 4 GB. Yes or no? So that means based on your, okay, the storage amount or storage memory, your memory can be dynamically changed. There is no any static or there is no any fixed here. Okay, na? Right. So that's why I'm using unlimited. After that, you just come out and call MyDB 4PM user and MyDB 4PM user. But still, if you want to see your table information student, so there is no rows here. So that's why what we want to do, I need to insert. Okay. So in inserting, I'm using which method? First method. So in first method, what it was tell us? Insert into table name values and we are passing values now. So now same as I'm going to follow the values. But in this value sending, suppose let me come to remove your 35,000 and I'm passing two values for two columns. So now tell me, can I insert or not? Can this record is inserted or not? Tell me, guys. Yes. So data is not inserted. And what it was saying, data is not enough values. So it is not a enough values. Okay, now? Right. So this is what it was happening. So now I can go to send now. For example, okay, 3000, comma, 4500. Okay, now when I'm passing. So here what it was happen, my table is having three columns, but I am going to inserting four values. So your 3 plus 1, 4, that means more than you are exceeded of your columns. Then what it was say, it is a too many values. So in your table, it is a too many values. When I'm inserting 4, when I'm inserting, okay, here 2, it is also having some error. Okay, so here the values are not enough. Here the values are too many. Extra values also we are passing. So that is the reason what it was happen. You cannot insert data as your wish. So it will be inserted data into table. Okay. First you have to check the table is having how many number of columns. So the based on the column, if each and every row value and cell values, if you send it, okay, then only it will be accepted. Otherwise, not accepted. So then what final I'm doing now? The 4500 I just left and 3000 only I was entered and to execute now. So one row is successfully created. Understand now? So that means this case, what it was tell us, this case, what it was tell us, it was insert. This case, what it was tell us, okay now? Right. So now we can see to execute now. Okay, fine. So now after executed, okay, then you can see, so then you can see what it was happen. Here three values I inserted. So that means in my table, how many number of columns are there? Okay. Each and every column wise, you have to send value. Okay. You have to send value. Otherwise, otherwise, it is not allowed. Okay. Right. So now finally you can come out and see, select a star from table name is what now? Student. Student spelling wrong. Okay. The record is successfully inserted. So this is one method, guys. Here, compulsory, you should go to enter exactly values as per the given syntax. Okay, right. So this is one way of your. So what it was saying, not enough value, and here heavy value, and it was heavy value. Okay, this is what we called. So where we taken, guys? So these are method number. So yeah, the conclusion I'm giving now. What is my conclusion, guys? Okay, what is my conclusion? So in this method, we should we should insert values as per in this method we should insert all values as per columns in a table. So that means so the values also as per columns in the table. Okay, so that means what it mean here. That means number of values must be match with the number of passing values. Okay, na? Right. So now this is what it was happen, guys, here. So compulsory, you should go to insert all the values. So that's why what I'm doing here. If you try to this, okay, if you try to this, it's not allowed. Okay, it was showing error. And the same as if you're writing too many values, it is also error. But exactly values will be accepted. Okay. So this is what it was going to be happen. This is the first way of syntax. Right. So now, so this is our syntax. And before that, yes, I want to take the table creation also I have to take because you people are later it was getting some confusion. Yeah, first you have to create your table as usual. So after creation of table, you must be take permission from admin. Which permission? Okay, in setting permission. Okay. Granting insert permission. Granting insert data permission. Yes. So then you can take permission. Okay. Right. So that should be take it here. And after that, these things are you just observe. Okay now? Right. And after, so as usual, you need to connect now. Okay. Right. So when you try this, okay, you will be getting here some problem. So if you want it to take permission, okay, so unlimited table space. So then only it is possible. And but when you're sending the two values, but my table is having three columns, but I'm sending two columns values, they're not enough. My table is having three columns, but are you sending four values? Then we call too many values. So that means exactly how many number of columns. Okay, that means number of columns number of columns must be matched with the number of passing values. Then only it will be okay, inserted or allowed. That is one case. Second case is what now? Insert into table name and here pass your list of values or list of column names, then after values. Okay, right. It means what, sir? So already this is my table, guys. This is my table having the data. Suppose in the second method, if I'm using, so insert my table name is student. So now I can send it here, student ID, now student name. Okay, now I can send here values, student name and student fee. Then after I'm sending here values. So value 1, 1022, value 2, LN. The fee I'm taking here 5,000 rupees. Okay, now, right. So now I just go to taking here. Now execute. Now we can see here the list of columns, whatever I was given. The same list of, okay, number of columns, okay, number of values I'm passing here and that will be acceptable. And now we can go to see, select a star from student. And the second record is, okay, allowed. But even though in the second method, advantage is what now here means it is not necessary to insert each and every column value, guys. Okay, na? It's not necessary to insert each and every column value. So you can go to send the required columns values, whatever you want it. In which columns you need to insert a data. Only those columns you can list out in your insert query. And after that, you just pass your values. So here I'm list out three columns. So three values is satisfied. But in case, if I'm sending now two columns and I will take two, okay, values I'm taking now. So here two columns and two values, my required columns, what you wanted, it is also allowed. But sir, remaining column, what it will take, sir, means that the remaining column by default, it will take nulls. The remaining column by default, it will take nulls. Okay, now? So now we can go and check it out. Same as suppose you need to send only one column data. So only one column data stid. So stid, I'm sending values. Stid, I'm sending values. So values of 1023 only. Sorry, 1024. Okay, so remaining two columns will take by default nulls. So that means in the second method, advantage is what now? The which column value we need to insert. So those columns, those specific columns data I can insert here. So now we can see student ID, student name, and SP. In the first attempt, all are going to be allowed. Second attempt, only two columns inserted. Third column by default taking null, empty. And next 1024, I was inserted only stid, not sname and sp. So by default, those will take as nulls. Understand now? So this is what it was happen, guys. Okay, right. So that means here in this case, as your wish, you can insert any required columns values. Okay, now you can insert any required column values. Okay, yeah, three, and the next time we'll go for two. Then only the two I just take it now. What? And don't send your third value. Next, suppose if you have only one, then you just avoid this all and put it only one. Okay, now? So this is what we called as here to how to insert data. But in this level, what it was happen, we are inserting values for required columns only. So what is the note point here? So we inserted we values for required columns only. Okay, na? It's not necessary to have a same number of columns, same number of values. It's not necessary. Your required columns, whatever you want it. So those required columns values you can insert here. Okay. This is insert command here. But sir, suppose you are asking, sir, how to insert data dynamically to a table? So the next method is what now? How to insert data into a table dynamically. So dynamically, how to insert data into a table dynamically. So in this case, what it was happen, you can see whenever you want to insert data dynamically, okay, now. So there are one small operator is there. That operator we are using what now? Ampercentage. So this ampercentage we are using guys here. Okay, inserting values into a column into a column. Okay, so at runtime level, otherwise, yeah, at runtime level. Okay, right. So now how the syntaxes are there? So yeah, same methods and same syntaxes, nothing was different. So but I need to use here ampercentage and I need to use here ampercentage. So this is first thing, and let me see this syntax through how I'm inserting. Okay, now so insert into student sending values 1025. The name is what now? Mill, and salary was not given. Okay, I didn't enter actually. Insert here I'm using ampercentage student ID. So ampercentage student name. So ampercentage student fee. So you people are asking doubt, sir, here what we called why you are using ampercentage before, okay, before of every column name, okay, before of every column, and these are the string type. That's why I was mentioned string. At the time of declaration only, we are going to be declared the type of s name is a string type. So that's why I'm using double quotes, single quotes I'm using. And third one is also not a, okay, third column is not a, okay, what we called a varchar. It's a number type. So that's why we are using directly number value. So only string elements purpose only you have to keep a, okay, single quote knowledge. Okay, a single quote statements you can use only for string format of data. So now I'm going to passing as what it was happening. You can see. Now carefully observe. Now tell me your student ID is asking to user. Now tell me this is runtime leveler or declaration leveler? Come on, guys. Is it runtime? It was asking to us. Yes. This is runtime. So runtime, whatever you can give. Now I'm passing 1025 and name also asking to me. The name I send it here Scott. And next the fee is also asking to me. The fee was 3400 and to execute. Okay, so this is the way the runtime level how we can go to insert your data. Understand now? Uh, so like if you want to continuous the same thing you need to continuously insert, then you can use a slash. The slash is the symbol, okay, the escape sequence slash. Why we want to use means the same query, whatever you executed lastly, the last executed SQL query, again you need to repeat. Again you need to repeat. So there you can use a insert into, okay, sorry, there you can use a slash. If I'm using slash, so can you tell me which query is lastly executed? This query is lastly executed. So this query, again, I need to repeatedly execute. Again, I need to execute the same query. Then no need to write that entire query here. Then no need to write the entire query. So which query is executed just now or lastly or current, which query is executed? The last executed query, again, you want to re-execute. Again, you want to re-execute. So then we can use this slash. So now see slash I'm using, what happened? So it was asking enter value for STID. So I'm sending 1026. Name is, it was taking what now? Warner. Next amount here 56 and enter. So like you can go to insert. Suppose you need to insert one more record dynamically. Okay, then you can use what now? Slash. Say again the same core executed and asking to us 1027 and the name is we called as here. Okay, James, and amount of salary 6600 allowed. Okay, now finally you can see your table. Select star from the table name is what now? Student, then inserted. So now tell me guys here. So dynamically the data inserted. Yes or no guys? Come on. Dynamically data is inserted. Okay, na? Right. So this is the way how you want to insert, guys. This is the way how you want to insert. So dynamic level, if you need to insert, then it will asking to us. So why I'm using this slash here? Okay, why I'm using this slash means, okay, the last okay, okay, otherwise you can say to re-execute the last executed SQL query in SQL plus editor. Okay, now then the symbol should be used. After using the symbol, again it was asking to you enter these all values now. Okay, so dynamically again you need to enter. So this is what we called as a syntax one. Okay, we should insert each and every column value. But the same as syntax number two also there. That is called a method number two. In method number two, it's not only for all columns. Even though my required columns I can. Even though required columns I can. So what is my required columns here? What is my required columns here? So the required columns you can see how you need to insert now here observe. So now this is present my table and now insert student and your required column. For example, I want it only SVID and sending values. I'm passing ampersand of STID only. Then see dynamically I'm passing only one column value. So STID only asking to me. Then 1028 row is created and continuation. So 1029. Then row is created continuation. Then 1030. Okay. So like you can go to check and come back to your table student and check it out. So you're only single column 28, 29, 30, but there is no S name, there is no SV. Got it my point now? So this is second method. Okay. So your required columns values dynamically you can insert into your table. Okay, slash, and again it was asking to us enter value. Okay, right. Suppose you want to enter this slash, again it was asking enter value. So this is what we called as guys here, the dynamically how to insert data, okay, by the two ways, method one and method two. So this is complete the procedure, the complete mechanism, okay, data insertion into your table by in our database Oracle. Okay, na? Right. So this is what we called as guys here insert command, how we can go to do. Okay. And next command will be update. So update command, okay, we are using guys here. The reason of update command here, whenever you need to change data in your table or modify data in your table, so there you can use a update command. Okay. So update command we are using to update, okay, all rows data in a table, in a table, in a table. Okay, this is one case I can use, or else, even though I can say to update a specific row data, okay, in a table. But whenever you want to go a specific row data in a table, okay, table, how it was happening means by using where class condition. By using which class? Where class condition. So what is where class? We will discuss in coming classes. Okay, now don't worry. So to update a specific row data in a table by using where class condition. So what is the syntax here? Just observe now. Okay. So update, and I want to send my table name. Okay, set and pass your column name 1 is equals to value 1, comma, and so on. Then you have to use where class condition. So, but unfortunately, where class condition is not mandatory. Whenever a specific row data updation is required, so there you can use a where class condition. Understand now? Right. So this is, let me see, with where class, without where class differences what observed. Suppose come to your student table. In student table, So carefully, if you identify, so some records are not fulfilled here. Okay. Uh, Suppose you need to update now specific record or row. So how I can update? Update my table name is what? Student and set. So suppose yes name, I'm giving my column name, yes name, student name. The student name, okay, I'm passing some name here, some value. Okay, what is the name here? For example, Jones. And the next one is called as student fee. I'm passing here 6,000. So where specific record only have to do this. So student ID is equals to 1029 if I was given. But unfortunately 1029, the name is not there and fee also not there. But those two name and fee I'm going to filling now. So by using update, so let me see, only one row is affected or updated, which ID number is 1029. Then after you can call, then you can see 1029 Jones and salary 6,000 we updated like. Okay, now this is specific record. Suppose you need to update all rows. You need to update all rows. Then I'm using here update. The table name is called as what? Update. The table name is called as what now? Student. Set. Suppose SV is equals to 5,000. And here I'm not using any where class condition. So here I'm not using any where class condition. So then what it was happen, you can see all rows are updated. Here all rows are updated means how many rows are updated? It means that 10 rows are updated. It means that 10 rows are updated. Understand now? So this is what we called. So this is what we called. And let me come out. Let me come out. Select a star from. The table name is student. Then see all students fee was 5,000 only. Okay, na? So this is what we called. Either specific row updation you can use, but where class is compulsory when you go for specific row updation. Okay. Otherwise, all rows you can update it without having any where class condition. So the choice is yours. Okay. This is update. The next one we called as what now? Delete command. So delete command, what it will do? Delete command is also using guys here to delete all rows from a table. This is one case I can use, or else, or else to delete a specific row data or specific row from a table by using which class? Where class condition again. Okay, now what is the syntax for this? What is the syntax for this? The syntax is, okay, the syntax is delete from table name, and here optional I'm giving here. So where condition. Okay, now this is what. So these are the delete command now. And let me come out and see. So this is my table having 10 rows. Suppose if I want to delete a specific row from this student table, so compulsory where class, and I should give s name is equals to the whose name is Alan. So Alan will be deleted. So only one row deleted whose name is what now? Alan. So this record is successfully deleted, and come out and see your table. Then see the Alan data successfully we deleted in between 1021 and 23. So this is only one specific record. Suppose you need to delete entire the table. Okay. So delete from Table name. What is the table name here? Student. That's it. And don't use a where class condition. Don't use a where class condition. Okay, now? So now I just go to execute now. So 9 out of 9, 9 out of 9, all are deleted. But all rows are deleted, but not a table. Then table is called a student. Now you can see all data deleted, but not a table. So table means what now? Columns. Columns are not deleted. See, your columns are as usual in your student table. Student ID column, student name column, student fee column. Okay, now. So this is what now DML operations, guys, here. Insert, update, and delete. So these are very regular operations in DML. Okay, these are very regular operations in DML. Okay, now? Right. And later, in this DML only, the people again introducing some new commands in this language. So that commands are we called as what now? So insert all and match. So insert these commands are we discuss, but insert all command and merge commands. These are not initially we can see some portion of okay, some more what we can call some more subject and need some more topics we covered. When you cover joins topic, when you cover joins topic, there we can use a merge command. Okay, and insert all command when you will understand means you need to how the data can be copied from one table to another table, how the data can be transferred from one table to another table. So how to create a table from an existing tables. So this kind of awareness, if you have it now, then we are going to be using insert all. Okay, now? Right. And merge command, I will discuss with you after joins topics are covered. So because if you understand merge command, you need a join concept to understand. Okay, now? Then insert all command, we will see after taking some informations, how to create a new table from an existing tables. That kind of scenarios, if you know, then these two commands I can explain to you. Okay, now? So these are what now? DML commands except these two. Okay, right. And now here in delete command also one doubt will come to you. Okay, now so what is here? Suppose you need to suppose we need to delete it. So can you see after deleted, it was showing only the table. Okay, there is no rows, only the table, and table structure is nothing but table columns only available. There is no other things. Yes or no? So now, can you tell me, guys, here the same kind of situation? Did you see anywhere previously? Any command we discussed like that? Which command, guys? Yes, truncate command is there. So truncate command is also same thing we did now. Yes. So in truncate command also same thing we did. Yes or no? Right. But now the question is, what is the differences between truncate and the delete command? Okay, what is the differences between truncate and the delete command? So like this kind of one of the important question in this area when you go to interviews. Okay, what is the differences between truncate and delete command? Okay, now right. But these things, truncate and delete differences, and later insert all and merge and remaining languages. So this all we are discussing on so 15th. So guys, here tomorrow there is no class for you. 15th onwards, again your offline classes are started here. Okay, now? So 15 means day after tomorrow, Thursday. So as usual, offline classes. as well as online classes are started. So who are coming to offline? Okay, those people. Okay, Thursday, tomorrow no classes. So tomorrow no classes, and 15th your offline and online both are started again. So who are coming to offline, they can come to offline classes as usual, and who are going to online, so those online students are come through online. Okay, so your offline classes are started from day after tomorrow, 15th onwards. From 15th onwards, your offline classes also conducting. Okay, now. So again, I'm telling. So in okay, observe 15th tomorrow no class. There is no class tomorrow. 15th your offline classes are started. So if any student, okay, who are offline students are there, you just come to offline classes, okay, and online students come to online. Okay, na? Okay. So tomorrow no class. Your next class on 15, and offline also started 15. Okay. Right, guys. So today I stop it here, and this entire notes I'm going to uh, okay, I'm going to upload into your Google Class now. One second. Okay. So the notes successfully be uploaded, guys. Once check it out. Okay, now. Right. Okay, guys. And now the remaining things we will discuss on day after tomorrow. Okay, now. So tomorrow no class. Day after tomorrow offline classes also started. Okay, now. Right, guys. So thank you. Thank you so much. And we will meet on directly on offline classes on day after tomorrow. Okay, now. Right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.